Globally, there are over 300 transboundary aquifers, with that number rising every year as new aquifers are identified and refined. 72 of these are in Africa. To assist countries in the understanding and management of these vital resources, IGRAC and UNESCO IHP have already developed a methodology for joint scientific assessments of transboundary aquifers. However, during joint aquifer assessments and while cooperating to develop shared management tools, countries might find the need to identify priority-based actions that reflect key issues or concerns within the TBA that require more immediate attention. There are currently, however, no guidelines available to aquifer states that detail how to do this. To fill this gap, IGRAC and UNESCO IHP, in the framework of the Greta 3 project, have developed guidelines to identify priority areas and issues within transboundary aquifers across Africa, in order to inform decision-making on the need and necessity for management intervention. The development of these guidelines has been done in cooperation with national experts from 7 transboundary aquifers across Africa. The methodology developed within the guidelines consists of 7 steps. Step 1 is the identification of key national experts for the selected transboundary aquifer to undertake the process together over the next 6 steps. Step 2 is then a review of background information and data availability for the selected transboundary aquifer. Step 3 involves the identification of pressures for the selected transboundary aquifer, guided by a set of key questions, such as how vulnerable is the aquifer system, or is there evidence of over-abstraction or reduced water quality within the aquifer. Step 4 is then the identification of hotspots within the transboundary aquifer, where key pressures identified in Step 3 may play a larger role. Here, thematic maps can be useful. Step 5 then uses this information to create a list of prioritised actions within the aquifer, based on identified pressures and their required response. Step 6 identifies appropriate intervention practices to match the prioritised action list where relevant. And finally, Step 7 concludes the process with national experts sharing the outcomes to decision makers of the riparian countries. These guidelines are an essential step towards empowering nations to assess, prioritise and manage their transboundary aquifers effectively. They will also be an important instrument for policymakers and will bring more clarity about the importance of management and ultimately improve cooperation within these transboundary aquifers. For more information, you can contact me here.